Hi, this is Abraham Walker with Ask A Walker, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. Today is day 17, and this is the recap video. So today we did not door knock, we did not phone call, we did not do any of those activities. Today was a day of education, field education. So we went to the Inman Connect on the Road, or Connect on the Road tour that took place at the convention center in Washington, D.C. I was accompanied by Marvin Felix out of my office. And yeah, so no doors knocked today, no phone calls, no contacts made today. And if you're going to be a top producing agent, if you're going to be a top producer, anything, being learning based is usually the secret to that type of success, right? So what I want to do today is I want to cover some of my notes that I took today from today's session. I also talk to you about what I would advise for these sessions, and that's it. All right, right? So I actually take notes in something that I got from when I was in mastery coaching when I was a team leader at my market center, right? So these little these little journal notebooks were delivered to us on an annual basis, and so I have other versions of journals at my house that I keep around. So it's always good if you're going to attend events, right? Even if you don't plan on doing the material, to take notes, right? Take notes if it's something that catches your attention. Take notes. Be mindful of that. The universe is intending on sending you a message, so it's your job to listen. So let's go over some of my takeaways from today's session. I'm not going to have the names of the individuals that I had the takeaways from because I don't have those in my notes. And usually sometimes they don't matter, like the individual, because sometimes you can get wrapped up in who the individual was that said whatever, and then you can start doing research on the individual. Then you find out maybe they didn't do as much production, and then you lose faith in the message, right? So sometimes I try to detach the person from the message, right? So let's go. Okay, excellent. One individual that was focused on farming, which geographic farming, which is one of the things that I'm focusing on setting up. That's one of the pillars in my business. Stated that they get 95% of their business in one zip code. So in one zip code, they get 95% of their business, and this agent does anywhere between 100 to 140 transactions, right? This agent also advised offering free advice, and also another takeaway that from this same individual was that they would provide their clients and individuals in their geographic farm consultation services, as far as like real estate consultation services, even if they did not, even if they weren't planning on selling or planning on buying. So this is just added service to the individuals that are in this individual's network, right? This individual's geographic farm area, which also ties in well with the system that we're putting together. Whereas we want to be known as your resource for information in a particular area. So then, if you have any questions, you would know who you would go to. You would go to the resource, right? Let's see. No, that was it. Oh, another takeaway was to prepare a profile. So write down a description or a profile of your perfect client, right? So in essence, what this means is spend some time developing what would your ideal client look like, right? And not like physical appearance, but what would their mindset be? What type of words would they use? How would they treat you? How would they treat your staff? How would they respond to your emails? Like think very get very granular, detail oriented on what the ideal client would look like, and then start looking for those individuals, right? So most people deal with anyone because they have not decided that they're looking for someone, right? Excellent. This was good. These were a couple in the same series, which was when you're putting content online similar to this, look at it as you're building online assets, right? So you're not just giving away free resources, and you're not just doing this for fun. You're building online assets. And remember, just like Monopoly, the person with the most assets wins the game. Another takeaway was scale your excellence. I love anything to do with excellence or excellent. So scale your excellence. So more focusing on your strengths. Carve out freedom in your mind to have space to fail. Oftentimes, most people are afraid of failing. They don't give themselves space to fail. So then they never have those failures, which then lead ultimately to success. And what are they? No. You don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. I think this is a quote by Martin Luther King that was shared at the event. This is important for individuals who plan too much. So there is this paralysis by analysis that some of us get into, where we just make too many plans, right? And we don't take that first step because we can't see the end, right? So Martin Luther King suggests that you don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step, because you just have to take that first step, and then you'll know where the next step is going to be. And that's it. So those are my notes from today's session. I like this recap session. This is nice. You know, I go to a lot of events and a lot of training classes, but I've never really documented the recap of my notes. So this is going to be interesting. I like this. I like this idea. I'm looking forward to, if you're watching this and you've made it this far, I'm really looking forward to next week's training session in Maryland. The Maryland DC region is putting on a mastermind that's hosted by Seth Campbell. Lori Hopkins also helped Seth greatly with this. And it's going to be chock filled with great presenters, great information. I'll take a ton of notes there. I'm looking forward to doing my recap video on that day too. So that day, on next Monday, we won't have any door knocking numbers to report, because we'll be in another training class. So don't look at training as time away from your business. Look at it as an investment into your business. If you there's a story Stephen Covey shares where there's a guy in the forest that's chopping down trees, and somebody approaches the guy in the forest, and the guy is just hacking away, and somebody approaches the guy and says, "Can I watch you?" And the guy watches this guy hack away for several hours, and the guy that was watching him said, you know, and I'm paraphrasing this story, so shut up if you think it's wrong. It's my version. Anyway, so the guy walks up to the guy, and he says, you know, you would probably cut it down quicker if you just sharpen your saw. And the guy was like, no, I'm just keep on going away at it. And so the guy said, okay, I'll show you how to do it. So the guy spent an hour sharpening his saw, and then he was able to cut the tree down in a record-breaking time. So look at training as sharpening your saw, right? Other forms of sharpening your saw are reading books, right? Mastermind sessions where you get to talk it out amongst your peers, amongst other individuals, amongst other professionals. Excellent. So this video is getting long. Sorry about that. Oh, well, so my name is Abraham with Ask A Walker, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. I'm looking forward to your servicing your referrals. You can send them to my email address at abraham@askawalker.com. That's abraham@askawalker.com. Also, I'm available by cell phone at 703-539-2053. And remember, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Peace.